Now, the biggest question is, how many outfits should you take to Pitti Uomo? Honestly, I would say that you need about 7 to 8 strong pieces. So I think that this is something that maybe you push forward with, and this is going to be something maybe you not necessarily stepping all the way out of your comfort zone, but you are pushing yourself just a little bit further from what you are used to, because this is a time for you to shine and experiment and feel the truest expression of your fashion sensibility. So I think that maybe if you usually wear a 7-inch rise, maybe go ahead and go for a 12. Maybe do something like that. Maybe a wider lapel, or maybe a bigger one-piece collar. Maybe you want to do something with your pants that drape a little bit further down your ankle. Maybe you want to do something like that. So that is going to be the time to do it. But make sure you feel comfortable with how they are draped, how they fit you, how the construction of it, how they're finished, the construction that goes into making the jacket. All that matters, because people pay attention. And I even noticed that some people didn't necessarily pay attention to the silhouette of my outfits, but they looked at the internal linings and were like, oh, the stitching and da-da-da-da, and this is hand stitch, this is basting, this is all this, stitching stuff, right? And that is the thing that also allows you to feel a little bit more confident, to know like, yo, I'm in a souped up suit, like if you're in a V12, like, yeah, no, it's a V12. Trust me. I think it's something that, this is the place where you have to experiment with your fashion, because this is the place to do it, and people will appreciate it. And especially if you feel comfortable in doing that, and you could express why you selected, and not just saying, well, someone just gave this to me to wear, unless you have a stylist that does that for you. But at the end of the day, it's something that you could really explore with. And then the other suits should be a combination of, think dinners, think collaborations, think impromptu photo shoots. It's people who you might see that have a different style than you. Maybe you want to have something that can be a little bit more fashion forward, maybe a little bit more commercial, that still speaks to you and that's still you. Because with these collaborations, like me collaborating with my friend Dirk, that he dressed like he's in a 1940s, really amazing style. And I had like this Havana 1940s Cuban style like suit. When we were taking photos together, it looked kind of funny. It's not that it didn't work, but like for a collaboration, it was just kind of funny to, like, sometimes you want to make sure that everything kind of blends in well. And it's not to say that you can't do it, but for me, I was like, when I wanted to collaborate with other people, it's like, do I have something that can match the aesthetic? So that's the important part. So make sure that you bring pieces that are a little bit more playful. This could tie into the casualness for the suiting for, your daytime parties, or maybe your dinners that you're going to go with to friends, because, in the summertime you do sweat, so you want to change out of clothes.